Okay, it has officially begun. All right, folks have been protesting the last month or so. That's one thing. Now they are ramping up the protest in a way on the level of what African American led protest would be about. But I'm here to tell you, you better be careful. I'm not encouraging any of my folks to protest. None of my kinfolks, relatives, cousins, friends, anybody, do not go out there and protest, because just as sure as African Americans go out there, they are going to find a way to say it is a violent protest. They're going to find a way to say that, they're going to call them thugs and shit. I'm probably don't call this young lady over here. Call her a thug or something, right? I'm telling you, don't do it. This is not funny, because they're talking about taking it to another level. Just listen to this for a second here. Hold on.
Tell me about the energy here and the fact that we're seeing more protests among people than we are in the Democratic Party.
That's right. Well, the Democratic Party is failing us right now, and they failed us so hard that the Musk-Trump regime is now in power. And the greatest existential threat that this planet is facing is this fascism, is this oligarchy, is environmental collapse that we're facing as a result. But what we know and what we're seeing here is that it's more legible than ever, the stakes that we face. It's not going to be enough to simply coordinate our outfits and wear pink in the House. It's going to take mass disruptive direct action week after week. This is an unprecedented moment in American history.
It's going to take what? Hold on.
It's not going to be enough to simply coordinate our outfits and wear pink in the House. It's going to take mass disruptive direct action week after week. This is an unprecedented...
Massive disruption week after week after week. That's what they're talking about doing it. Now, obviously, if you lost your job, you're probably collecting unemployment. So that's what allows them the ability to have the time to do what these people are doing and getting ready to do. But I'm here to tell you, just as soon as they start disrupting shit, they're already burning and setting on fire Tesla cars and stuff like that. I wouldn't participate in none of this, and none. Don't do it. Don't be the fool that's out there, because just as sure as these white folks are not arrested, the black people will be arrested and handed felonies. And when they're handed felonies, they're going to give some long-ass sentences. That's what they're waiting on. They're waiting to pass out these felonies. Now, that's the thing. You know, I'm addicted to these. I'll go on YouTube and check out these. Before I go to bed, I'll spend 30 minutes or so, and I'll really just look at a couple of them. These police cam videos that show how these youngsters and old people and senior citizens are getting these felonies. These felonies are handed out like cheeseburgers. Just, here, you take it. You get a felony. You get a felony. Every damn thing's got to be. He resisted. It's a felony. Oh, it's battery. It's a felony. Oh, it's assault. It's a felony. Oh, he jerked his hand away. It's a felony. Oh, I think he kicked me. Oh, it's a felony. Wait a minute. Hold up. Somebody pulled away from you, and you say that's battery on a police officer, and that is a felony that you'll never go to prison for. Just make sure that you're disarmed, and you'll be a convicted felon the rest of your natural life. You'll never be able to ever bear arms again. That's what it's all about. States' rights. I get that. I understand. I'm the mob type stuff. Oh, I got state rights. I get it. Yeah, your state might allow you to have a firearm. As soon as you come around the wrong cop, the wrong prosecutor, the wrong state's attorney, the wrong local jurisdiction, the wrong police officer that's connected, and gets you charged federally with a federal crime for having that firearm, irrespective of your state allowing you to possess that firearm. The feds in your state can come right behind them and convict you of having a firearm and go to prison for 7 years. And depending on the state, it may be harsher than that. So I'm just saying, now it could be a slap on the wrist, but I'm just saying, my thing is, I think this is a big trap. For some reason, they want to put blacks in jail. I don't get this. I don't get it. Now he's angry because we're not falling for it. We're not falling in that trap this time. And so he's taking out on every foreigner he can think of. And it is amazing what he's doing for these immigrants, putting them in all kinds of fucked up situations. Even those that have become like permanent residents, he's just revoking it. I'm just going to revoke your president, your your permanent residency. I revoke it. I mean, Trump's done got bold. So we need to buckle up for these 4 years, find a way to hide, and stay out of the limelight, and survive these 4 years, because this is just the beginning. You wait till July gets here. First of all, Trump said, and this is a big thing, he said, April the 1st is Liberation Day. Now, I don't know what he meant by that, but he keeps saying, every now and then he'll say it again, April 1st is official Liberation Day. I don't know what the hell they got cooking for April 1st, but we know on April 5th, these same caucus peoples, these same ones that voted Trump in power, these same ones that claim to be lifelong Democrats, these motherfuckers voted Trump in. Now he's in there. They've lost all their jobs. Now they're all pissed off. Don't take it out on the black African Americans. We've been suffering for hundreds of years. We are suffered out. We're going to tell you right now, we ain't going nowhere. Every time I think about going somewhere, I was looking up Aircast and walking boots today, and I found I have never seen so many options than what I've seen in the last 24 hours. Anything you could think of to sell it's for sale on Amazon. I don't give a damn what it is. If you can imagine it, just imagine, say you got half of a leg. They got things where you can roll around on one leg and a knee, like a knee walker. They got knee walkers, knee scooters. They have everything you could possibly think of. All-terrain stools with wheels, and they got all-terrain scooters. They have anything you could possibly think of. It is for sale in this country. So you go somewhere else, what you going to do? Because over here in the United States, I can have that shit in 48 hours. It'll be laying in my hand in 48 hours, no matter where I'm at. It'll be in my hand. That's what it means to be in the United States. Now, those of y'all that want to leave, good luck. Bye-bye. Saya fucking nada. I ain't leaving here unless I'm worth so many millions of dollars that it won't matter where I'm at. For real, for real, for real. This is what I dare you. Just go on Amazon. I don't care if you can think of. I was looking up cloaking devices on Amazon. They got a damn thing I can set in front of me, and you won't be able to see me. It's like a curtain, and I can stretch it out in front of me, and it's like a cloaking thing. You'll see everything behind me, but you won't see me. They got all kinds of shit for sale on Amazon. Shit that you never heard of or thought of. A helmet you can put on your head and make objects rise up from a table and move around in the air with your brain. Yes! With your thoughts, you can make things levitate and shit and float around in the air and shit like that. We got all kinds of shit for sale in this country. You just have to think about if you're crazy enough to think about the most unusual shit, it's probably for sale. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. The only thing I can't find, what is it I want real bad? I want a ladder for the tailgate of a box truck. Now, I've been looking. I see ladders, but they're for flatbeds. They hook on the side of the flatbed so that the flatbed driver can climb up there like that. They haven't created anything like that for a trailer yet. Listening audience, if you find something like that, please let me know. Because I can tell you what you think you're looking at is probably not what you're looking at, because I've been looking for it. And the day I find it, I'm going to buy it. So I know what I'm talking about. I need something I could have up in the passenger side of the truck, just laying there. But if I ever need to get in the back of that trailer, it's a little ladder that gets, okay, you know how you got the DOT bumper? Now they went into truck driver stuff just like that. Damn. Any of y'all that drive reefers for any reputable company knows that you have your DOT bar, and then a good company will have a short DOT bar above the regular DOT bar. And in the middle of the trailer, on the driver's side door, the back door of the trailer, there'll be a handle. So you can just step on up in the trailer. But most companies don't provide that. They don't even think about shit like that, right? Well, how much money does it cost to put it an extra little short bar there in the middle for another one more step to get in the trailer? Because I ain't big long daddy Mac Daddy no more, and I don't have the energy I used to have to just jump in one leap up there in the goddamn trailer. I need another step so I can walk up there and step up there in the trailer. Anyway, I know I'm ranting. I just that quick. Just that fucking quick. I switched subjects. Look, those are my thoughts for the moment. Don't participate in these protests. Don't. Listen, first of all, when these protests are over, this same white man right here, he's never going to love you. He can call himself Christian. He can call himself sanctified, full gospel. Where are the preachers at? Where are the Holy Ghost white preachers that should be coming against all of this evil that this country's been doing? They are incognito. They were incognito during the slave trade. They are incognito during Jim Crow. They were incognito during the Civil Rights Movement. They were incognito during the Trayvon Martin situation. Pat Robertson said Trayvon Martin was full grown. The way he said that it screamed racism. I don't hear Rod Parsley talking about how badly blacks have been treated in this country, even now. All these police videos with the cops killing everybody. Where are the full gospel preachers at? Where are the white ministers that are supposed to love their neighbor as themselves? I'm supposed to be love, joy, peace, long suffering, all these good attributes of the Holy Ghost, all this type of shit. Where are they at? Where are the good white people that claim to be Christians? Hold on, black people have been living here all these years. You don't have nothing good to say about us? You're going to let Trump destroy all of our monuments, all of our statues, remove all of our accomplishments to this country, remove them from textbooks, remove them from teachings in grade schools and high schools? What are you going to... You're going to just let them remove all of that? Who in the fuck... Wait a minute. Where are the white preachers? Where are they at? I want to know, where are they at? Rod Parsley, John Hagee, Kenneth Copeland, where are they at? I want to know where they're at. What about that guy down there in Florida, the Big Mouth, the biggest one? Where is Motor Mouth at? Since he's so popular. I'm just saying, where are these? I'm just saying, I know we hear all this shit. Where's the Pope at? Pope isn't saying, hey man, y'all being too hard on these Negroes. Oh my God. Lord have mercy, when are y'all going to stop? You had slavery, then you had Jim Crow, then you had the Civil Rights Movement. By now, you should have got it all out of you. At least by now, you should have been saying, okay, that's enough. We'll kind of back down. Well, hell, they pretty much built our country. I mean, what would we have been without them? No. I don't hear no white evangelicals saying nothing. I don't even hear them coming together as a group. Hey, let's come together as a group. We want to publicize it, that we want to speak out against this brutality and poor treatment of African Americans. I don't see it. I don't see damn full gospel ministry saying shit. I don't see Jimmy Swaggart saying nothing. Donnie Swaggart is saying stuff like, well, the left this and the left that. I'm like, since when did preachers start talking like that? I just want to know. Because Paul Crouch didn't talk like that. Paul and Jan Crouch that made them all rich. He's dead and gone. Look, he didn't talk like that. Why are they talking like that? The left this and the left that. Where in the fuck they... Donnie Swaggart's talking that way. It's crazy. It makes you wonder, did they have all this racism in them in the first place? All these times. Was it there all the time? I don't give a damn how many deacons they got that's black. I don't give a damn how many associate pastors they got that's black. I don't care that Creflo Dollar, come out of... I'm not impressed by the fact that they got one lone Negro that they propped up. I'm not impressed. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about how come you aren't standing up for the rights of people that haven't done a goddamn thing. You African Americans were brought here as slaves. We haven't done shit to you people. And to hear Joe Biden tell it, we made them that way, and we can't fix them. They can't be fixed. Now I know I posted a video somewhere about that. It still exists. I'll repost it. Joe Biden himself, he says we can't. We made them this way, and we can't. It's a shame that we can't fix them. Joe Biden said that. Well, hell, if you can't fix them, and his solution was the 1993. You want to learn? Go watch his speech about the 1993 crime bill, the whole speech, not just a clip of it, and see where he said we made them this way, and it's a shame that we don't know how to fix them. So instead of that, we're just going to build more prisons and pass out more felonies. And that's where we're at. I'll tell you the solution. He could have given us, a quarter of New Hampshire and a quarter of Vermont and said, here's your little piece of we thank you. If you live in them jurisdictions, you don't have to pay federal taxes. And we bid you Godspeed. Thank you for everything you've, contributed to the United States and the forming of the United States and the growth of the United States. And we thank you for fighting in all of our wars, and we thank you and we bid you Godspeed. No, they haven't given it. They're saying, fuck you. They said, fuck y'all. They said, no, fuck y'all. Fuck the black people. Not only that, we're going to remove any remembrance of any accomplishments that they've contributed to the United States. So no, after this is all said and done, when Trump's long gone, they're going to return right back to the way they are. They ain't not going to change. They're going to continue to file for jobs in our communities. White police officers that hate blacks in black communities, handing out felonies like cheeseburgers, building more jails, creating more criminal agencies to give them jobs. They're giving themselves jobs in the suburbs around the cities. So they don't live in the city. They just work in the city with full benefits. I got going on this. I'm just suggesting you don't participate in these protests if you're African American. You can let the Africans go out there if they want to. That's fine. I don't give a damn. They're not us. Africans, you can be just pissed off as you. I don't give a fuck. African Americans are not, African immigrants are not African Americans. So, and you can't take that away from us. We built this country. So you can't come here and then claim you're one of us. You can come here and say, hey, what's up, kinfolk? Hey, what's up, cuz? I accept that. I accept that all day long, but don't come here and say you are African Americans. Because it's insulting. We have come through every stage of development of the United States. We earned our rights. And what we're going through right now is we allowed everyone else to be grafted in to inclusion of our rights, or our earned rights. And we're paying for that. We never should have done it. Sissies should not get the same rights as African Americans. Transgender people should not be getting sex changes as teenagers and shit. This is out of hand. And foreigners that come here shouldn't have been getting affirmative action like preferences for education or employment. None of that shit. In my opinion, I'm saying African Americans earned those privileges. When everyone else was grafted in, the community could not afford to sustain that forever. In other words, when illegal immigrants come here and they decide they want Medicaid, we want to give them health care, give them grants and grants for education and schools and all that, that took away from everyone else. Let's keep it 100 here. Now, I ask people, and a lot of these immigrants are not well, you know what? If I go down this rabbit hole, someone's going to show me some immigrants that are Americanized. All I'm saying is that there are immigrants that are working here that are getting paid under the table. Now, and I'm not talking about the Russians. So don't get it twisted. Russians come here and they assimilate. They open up businesses and shit. So that's different than the freeloader. The freeloader comes over here and wants to get into the freeloader program. African Americans earn that shit. And the white Americans earn that shit. The freeloader program. That's when you're broke, you're on Brokeback Mountain, and they say, do you want to do something with your life? Yeah, I'd like to do something better with my life. Well, you can get off Brokeback Mountain. We'll give you this grant to go to trucking school. It's free so that you can get educated to be a truck driver, get a paying job, and then go and get off Brokeback Mountain and be in the middle class. Now, that is part of being an American. Now, these rights over decades were established to be created to have things like Section 8. My sister was on Section 8. She went to college. She went to college, became a lawyer. She got a lawyer. She got off Section 8. She went to the military as a JAG. Next thing you know, she's retired. She was a lawyer all them years in the military. That's what you call a transition or a step up, not a handout, it's a step up. Now, it's painful because what white America complains about is that there are a lot of people that are on welfare that never get off welfare. And they have a point with that. But most of them are white. I know. We see more black ones because we got videos showing black people being arrested for crimes that when white people get arrested for it, they might just let them go, say, George, take your ass home. And don't let me see you out here again tonight. See, there's a lot of things going on in the white communities that don't go on in the black communities. The black community, it could be the littlest shit. And the officer's like, nope, I'm sorry, we got to arrest you. We got to take you. Yeah, that's right. Your car's getting towed. I understand this is going to fuck up your life. You ain't got the money, but yep, your car's getting towed. Your ass going to jail. Yeah, you'll be let out tomorrow, but your car's going to be in the goddamn impoundment. Let's see you afford all that shit. I mean, they just heap it on and on and on and on. And oh, now your license is suspended. Now you got a misdemeanor charge. And now you got to pay them charges. You got to pay your reinstatement fee. Your driver's license is going to be suspended. Right? It's all funny to them. It's all funny to them to fuck up black people's lives like that. So I'm just saying. Don't participate in these protests.